to oblivion!
Shogun? Wait, no. Could also be A.
It's you two. It's been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Hey, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
Making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking...
Makes sense. You must get super...
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world. I considered this matter worthy of my... If the Shogun rather than... Precisely. But Rift Hounds attacking the...
A disaster?
Yes. Everything was engulfed. The monsters committed many... Their duty was to tear open... That's an episode of history, but an excess of caution.
Guess you can't argue with...
Since we are both here for the same reason, from the traces they've left in the surrounding...
Paimon feels so sick. Oh yeah, after we've done...
This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait, Paimon knows that voice? Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone. The discomfort I was as she indicates, but inside of... Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Hey, Shogun.
The rules I would not...
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both...
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes. It inherits A's pain. Every action undertaken is for the sake of determination. Only rules shall... Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no... You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raidan A. Even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Strike dead! Inferior. Torn to oblivion! Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands! Illusion shattered! Evasion is futile. Now you shall perish! The Kitsune sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
This world, a fleeting shadow. Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Be gone! There is no escape! Illusions are but distractions. divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. There is no escape! Inferior. Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Pathetic. The eye sweeps the lands! There is no escape! Shattered! Euthymia crumbles before me.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, she was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna...
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times, 500 years, here in the present, it is about time I understand. I vowed during my...
But this...
Pass on my words.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will to over countless battles had I made all and for your you bring on now these then let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? Huh. Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn dead into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. Illusion shattered! Inferior! There is no escape! Eternity is in my hands! This, I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless. But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about. I know your power. Yet, and whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring with the blade that I noticed it. This power is this blade belong. It was at once. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as... You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call... I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform... But as a warrior... Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled your... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait, but... You never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place... In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure... Don't look down on me. See? It was with this possibility in mind that I left... Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future. Nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.